Welcome back to my channel. Okay, y'all, let me double check that it's on, but it should be on. It should be on. YouTube changed itself, so sometimes I don't be knowing how to get to where I want to get. Oh, okay, I see me. Anywho. I'm so excited. Yo, I have been needing to do this Loc update for the longest time, but have not been able to. Well, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiana. I do all kinds of things on this channel. Following my Microlocs journey is the biggest thing, and we haven't been able to get to it. So today, we are finally doing our 3-year Loc update. So excited. All right, so I'm going to start off with the actual 360s, you know, as much as I can do. Anyways, and then I'll switch my hat later. Yes, and I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, so I made 3 years, September 13th. So I'm a little bit past it. But if you've been following me, I've been super busy. So that's why I haven't been able to do it. But yes, so we are at 3 years since September 13th. And so today, I don't even know what today is. What am I? Almost 3 years and 2 months, I think. All right, so y'all, look at this. I'm so excited. So it's hard to see the back of my head. So I had to move my chair up a lot. So that's nice. That shows some growth. So then, yeah, I'll show you what it looks like now. And then, I don't know. I don't know. But here's what it looks like from the back. If you saw my latest short, I did do I did wash it recently. I want to say it's like Sunday. So today's Friday. So I washed it like 5 days ago or something like that. And I did do the tension blow dry. But if you live near me, we have a little bit of rain and my hair soaks up moisture. It's what we do. So, yep, so we soaked up the moisture. So it does have a little bit of humidity in it, which made it shrink a little bit. But I think it's still fine. I think you can still see the progress and stuff. So yeah, super exciting. I was excited that I had to pull my chair up so much so that I could get it all in view. Alright, so now I'm just watching what you guys can see. Make sure I'm all the way in view. And I did a retie. When did I do a retie? Like a week or so ago. Make sure you subscribe to my sister's channel, Shades of Sage. Because she should be coming back soon. So she just had her baby girl. And I actually was trying to fit my retie in while she was in labor. Because that's how my schedule has been. So I had to like multitask. Okay? I had to multitask and get things done. But yes. So we are pretty fresh with a retie. So that's nice. And I did want to wait until a retie. Just because it's the 3-year Loc update and I felt like, I don't know. I felt like for the 3-year one, I should be freshly retied. Didn't have to be, but that's just what I thought. So yeah, still trying to keep my parts up. And let me just say, this is the first time I did a retie and I wasn't looking. So because the poor girl was in labor, I was not looking. I was just feeling my way through. I still use my comb to keep myself neat because if you know me, I'm all about neatness. I just can't do unneatness. So I still use my comb to keep it neat, but this is the first time that I did it without really looking the whole time. All right, give me one moment. I need to turn the fan on because I should have been turning on it, but I forgot. So I hope they both come on. Nope, this one don't come on. Yes, this should be good. But yes, so this is what we're looking like at 3 years, or 3 years and 2 months to be exact. Hopefully I will do another what do I have to do? Measure video. And, let's see, let me get a little closer so you can see texture a little better, I guess. Trying to make sure you can see it like you're right here. And like we did in our last measuring video, I can see a lot more different lips now because some are locking, well, some are more locked than other ones. See, am I up front enough? Just a little bit more. And then we'll do our ponytail. This is our cute little ponytail at 3 years. And I hope I'm getting a side braid. I can't really tell. Hi, Mom. How are you? Then how do I usually do the bun? I know when I go to sleep at night, I put it here first and then I do the bun. I don't know if that's how I do it for my videos. We're trying to do it the same exact way. That's the only way we're going to see the difference. I feel like, let me see. I feel like no, too much is out. Let me see. That feels good. It feels like a good bun. Feels like a good one. But yes, so then what I will do is I'm gonna change to a hat. I figured I should have just did my, the 360 view first because I already had the scarf on like this to see which one I want to use. So, but no, I think that's it for the back view of how we do things. And then I'm gonna switch to a hat, and I think there's some I wanted to point out to you. I think. Or just, let you see differences in it type thing. But yes, this is what we look like. I'm so excited. I think you got to see up close. And then, yeah. So I'm going to change my hat. And then I'm going to come right back. I'm doing pretty good, Not too bad. All right, I'm going to change my hat, y'all. So just stay right there and don't go anywhere because I'm going to be right back, I hope. If I don't come back, well, that's not good if I don't come back. All right. I'm just breaking it to the side so I can put my hat on. Whew. And I'm trying to. Come in, I'm coming. pinning it down. All right, so let's look at the front a little bit. Turn my chair around. Yeah, I didn't even check the camera and stuff before I went live. I was just like, oh, let me hurry up while I have my scarf this way so we can see the back. All right. So yes, this is what it looks like at 3 years from the front. It's always funny to me because I feel like the limbs is so dramatically different from the front. Thank you. I know. That's all it says, but thank you. But yes. Okay, this is what it looks like from the front. Now, there are some that's very different. Okay, but before I finish, wait. This one, look at this one, y'all. This is the one that was the shortest. Now, there is some magical one over here that suddenly is the shortest. I don't know where it came from. This is the one that was, this was literally like 3 or 4 inches, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. It used to be like right here, I think. So it's probably doubled its length. I still have some with balls at the end. Like this one does have a ball from the curly part. If it's, like I was watching somebody, I can't think of her name. I wish I could because I would say her name so y'all can watch her. But I was watching her. She was talking about how don't pull off your balls at the end, which I pull them off sometimes, not going to lie. It was getting on my nerves. I'm pulling it off. But I do have some with balls at the end. Some of them are thicker than others. If it's a thick ball at the end and it still is attached to a lot of hair, like this one and the one I just showed you, like it's a ball at the end, but it's attached to so much hair that you don't really see the difference. You can I can feel it that it's a ball, but you don't see the difference. So I leave those on. But if it's one like on like a little single strand, it's coming off. It's coming off. But yes, y'all. So I've seen a lot of different lengths of them because some have the balls at the end. Some, like this one, is just uniformed from top to bottom. Like there is no ball at the end. It just is fully like locked. And then now every time I do these videos, I can never find who I want to find. There are still some that are still super loose at the end that I feel like when I look at them, I could still see a 2-strand twist. But I'll never find one now. Why? Because I'm on video. But if I ever find one, I'll let you know. Here is one where the ball at the end is kind of obvious. And if it bothers me, then I'll pull it off. So they're in very different stages. So everybody kind of does its own thing. Yes. And then there's one, I probably can't find it either, but I'll try to find it and make a short for it. There's one where I interlocked the bottom because I just wanted to see, like, should I interlock my bottoms? And I interlocked the whole bottom very early on. This is one that's like fully locked all the way down, no ball or anything. But I interlocked the bottom very early on and immediately was like, that's not the look I would want at all. So I just wanted to see, like, you know, like, should I interlock the bottom or not, or let it stay loose? So the rest of them stayed loose except that one, and I usually can find it, but when I find it, I'll make a video for it. But any other updates to tell you? I would have to say it gets tangled a lot. So when people say, like, don't play in your hair, I get that because I think, like, as it gets longer, it just gets tangled. And by tangled, I mean like the bottoms, because it's essentially like if you had a bunch of strings, say like shoestrings or something, and you were holding a bunch of them, every time they move, they're going to start intertwining with each other, and I think that happens. So sometimes I find myself, like, when I wake up and I'm doing my hair in the morning, I might like run my fingers through it and find some tangles, and then I decide at some point, like, this has got to stop. Like, you got to stop, because I feel like I could literally be doing this non-stop, and every time I go to a new section, it'll be a tangle, and I'll go back to the section I think I just did, and it'll be a tangle. So definitely tangles. Hey Kyra, how are you? Definitely tangles at the bottoms a lot. And I think it's just because as they get longer, like I said, it's kind of like having a bunch of strings. So that's something I know. And I just have to be careful not to be so meticulous about getting all the tangles out, because in the grand scheme of things, you don't really see the tangles. So unless I feel through it, you don't really see them. Yes, anything else? Oh, so the other thing is I don't cover it. I haven't been anyways. I change up what I do all the time. So if you ever watch any of my updates and I tell you what I'm doing with my locks, I change it up. Some things I don't ever change up, so we'll talk about that. But one thing I did change up is how I do my locks when I'm showering. So I have been not covering my head in the shower. So I put my hair in a ponytail. I use my satin scrunchies and I put my hair in a ponytail, and then I put one scrunchie on nice and loose-ish, you know, put my hair in a ponytail, then wrap it into a bun, and then use another satin scrunchie and wrap around twice so it's kind of tight. And then I use the first one that I did and tie that around and make it not wrap around my bun like this, but wrap around my bun vertical. So I just do another loop and make it vertical. And that's how I take a shower. So I just use a really high bun and take a shower like that. And I'm just kind of doing that so that my scalp can get a little bit more moisture. And I think it's been working and it works out for me. So yeah, I do that when I take a shower, so I don't cover it anymore. And then when I come out the shower though, I go back and put my scarf on, like while I'm putting lotion on, getting dressed, that type of thing. I go back and put my scarf on to get the extra, you know, the extra moisture out of my hair. But I just been trying that to see how my scalp feels about the humidity that's in the shower while you're taking a shower, and it seems to be pretty good, so I'm sticking with that for now. And then my retie schedule is still about the same. Terrible. No. Ideally, it needs to be done every 6 to 8 weeks. I probably, unfortunately, do it every 8 to 10, 12 weeks, which is not good. I gotta stop. But that is kind of how it goes for me. More like every 8 to 10 weeks is usually how I do my reties. But ideally, I feel like as time goes on, I could do my reties earlier, even like a 4 to 6 week, honestly. Yeah, I just feel like that. And I was just talking to my sister about that, because I think as they get fuller, you can't even really tell a retie. Like I have a retie right now, it just happened. So if you look at it, you can see that all of this is tight. But back here, from the grand scheme, you can't really tell. Like you just can't tell because the hair falls over itself so much, so you don't really tell. And then, like I said, some things change a lot and some things don't. Products have not changed. I've never been really, really big on products and like layering products. Like we got to do this product and that one after, that one after. Like never been really big on products. Literally all I do to my locks is shampoo it and put something in my scalp. I don't even put anything on my locks at all besides the shampoo. And that seems to be working. They're not dry. They don't feel dry to me. I don't see them like breaking off or being really brittle or anything like that. So that works for me. Just shampoo, a little bit of something in my scalp, and that's it. For scalp right now, I'm just using glycerin and water. And I did on Sunday, I just used glycerin, and I don't think I really like that. I think I like glycerin and water mixed together, putting that in my scalp. That seems to work out pretty well. So that's where I'm at. Just shampoo, glycerin, and water. So I try to keep my products very, very minimal. But let's see, is there anything else to tell you? I think not. I think that is it. If you have been following me, I got to try twist out a couple of times for the first time with my locks. So that was really nice. And I do a twist out with, I forget what I was going to say. Completely forgot what I was going to say. But I do a twist out. And most of my styles that I do with my locks, again, I don't add product. Every once in a while, I add foam for the fun of it. But I really don't need to. The good thing about locks, at least for me, is that I can do a style with them wet and it will set really, really well. So that's what I was going to say. I did the twist out. After wash, just do a twist out and that's it. But I did notice that it comes out better if I do my 2-strand twist smaller and try to make it tighter. But then keep in mind that as it gets tight, as it dries, it gets tighter. because your hair is curly and it shrivels up. But I think that is it for the lock update, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed. And yes, there's always some, like this one just hangs long for no reason. But when I measure it, it measures the same as everybody else. It just likes to hang long. Let's see, is this one? I thought I see a curly one. Nope, I can't get it in the mirror, in the camera. Okay, remember I said there's some that like the bottoms are just not locked. Like this one clearly is still curly. And it probably would be even more curly like straight out of shower. So I still have some whose bottoms did not seal yet, and it still is curly. Quite a few bottoms have sealed, but there are some that are curly. This is a good one too. Hold on, the camera's not focusing on it. It won't focus as much, but you can see a little bit that it's curly. So I still have some that are still curly at the end, which is nice. Why not? So I still have some that are curly at the end. Most of them are starting to seal. If they're not sealing, then they have that ball at the end as they're trying to seal. But yes, y'all, this is what we're looking like 3 years in. Still enjoying the journey, not enjoying the reties, but still enjoying the journey. And just being able to kind of wake up, go, do what you want to do with your hair, and that's it. That's it. So yeah, y'all. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any other questions, comments, make sure you leave them down below. Thank you to all of you that logged on. Thank you to all of you that left me a comment. Kyra, my mom, Unknown. But yes, let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I will, God willing, do another video just like the lock journey itself, and I will show you from day 1 up until whatever day I do it. Yeah, so that you can see the progress. And yes, I just want to really make sure that I'm updating you all and myself as much as possible, because I don't want to miss any steps. I feel like that happens on other channels, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, next time I saw her hair was just locked and I don't know what happened. And I don't want it to be like that for me. I really want to pay close attention and see if I can notice all the little details and all the little changes in it. So yeah, trying to stay updated. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you the next one, and until next time, adios.